Hello, Coach Wanndstedt here, Big Ten Network, here to talk about our weekly rankings, 1 through 14 of the teams, and a few little comments. We're getting, I think, a little better feel for who these teams are, even though the Michigans and Wisconsin, some teams have only played 2 games. The majority, I think, are starting to kind of set an identity for themselves. So the fans and the media and ourselves can say, okay, this is what this team is all about. I put Ohio State up there at number 1. I mean, they are impressing me in more ways than I ever thought they would this year, to be quite honest with you. With a new head coach and a new coaching staff and a new quarterback, new schemes on offense and defense, not as much on offense, but defense for sure. I think those guys are doing a great job. I mean, you talk about maximizing the talent. When Urban was there, they've had some great recruiting classes. We all know that, where they're getting the most out of these players right now. They're responding, particularly on defense. I know everybody wants to talk about Justin Fields, but defensively, I mean, they got 14 sacks. They're blitzing less than 20% of the time. I mean, they're doing an outstanding job. I put Iowa number 2. My reason is that, some people will come out and say they could have lost to Iowa State. Well, they didn't. They find a way to win the game, okay? And as long as Stanley keeps playing consistent and not turning the ball over, I think that Iowa's going to be right there at the end competing for the Big Ten championship in the West. I got Michigan and Wisconsin sitting there without playing. We'll find out this week. We'll be able to make a little adjustment with them this week. We'll see what happens with a week off to get healthy, number 1. Obviously, Michigan's got some key guys hurt. We'll see if they come back this week and play or not. And then Penn State. I got to talk about them because they beat Pitt, my alma mater. It was a heck of a football game. I talked about Pitt's defense. I won't back off of that. Pitt had their chances, but Penn State rose to the occasion. I do think that Clifford's going to have to get involved in the running game more against better opponents to sustain drives, because right now they're kind of feast and famine on big plays. They've just got to get into a little bit more of a rhythm, and I think they'll be right there at the top competing with the Ohio States, by the end of the season.